All right, you guys, we're gonna do things a little bit different today. So go ahead and bring your feet parallel, hips distance apart. Bring your hands to prayer. From here, we're gonna send the hips back and then lift and lower and lift. Good. Coming into those squats, getting the legs warmed up, getting them ready to work. Good. Setting those hips down and back, keeping the spine nice and long, chest nice and lifted, getting the heart rate up. Breathe. Good. We'll have today's class be a little bit more cardio-esque. We'll get the heart rate up a little bit more than we usually do. 4, 3, 2 more, and then we hold and pulse. Last one, hold and pulse. Good. Breathe. Pulse those hips down. Knees right over the ankles. Chest nice and lifted. Good. 4, 3, 2, hold low. We're going to take our elbow and bring it to the opposite knee, and then switch. Getting into the spine. Good, and twist, twist. Breathe. Good, 4, 3, 2. Last one each side. Come back to center, full range squats, lower and lift. You got it. Start to engage those arms. Send those arms up and reach them back, and up and back. Good. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one. Go ahead and release. Awesome. We're gonna get right into arm work today. Go ahead and grab your weight. Awesome. Feet are gonna be parallel, hips distance apart, hands are gonna come by the sides. From here, we're gonna lift and lower. Getting into those biceps. Think about that mind-body connection. Good. Pulling the arms in nice and close to the body. Breathing. Weight should be in the heels. You should be able to lift all 10 toes up off the ground. Good. We're going to start to add the arms, or add the legs. As the arms bend, the knees bend. In 4, 3, 2. Add the legs. Good. Coming into a squat, working the arms, working the legs. Keeping that navel pulled in. Feel free not to add the legs at all today if they're not serving you. Focusing on that upper body piece. Good, sending those hips down and back. 8 more, then we pulse. Good, last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Hold and pulse, and pulse. You've got it. Breathe. Pull those arms in nice and close to the body. Really engage those biceps. Good, breathe. Head is nice and long. You've got it. 4 more. 3, 2. Hips stay low. We press the arms out and out. Good, as if you're serving that tray. Keep that navel pulled to the spine. Crown of head reaching forward. Tailbone reaching back. You've got it. Both the arms and the legs are working. Good. We're going to add in the legs. As the arms press out, the legs straighten. For 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. Breathe. Think about that nice big up, that nice big down. Getting the heart rate up. Keeping the navel pulled to the spine. You got it. Good. For 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, arms stay up. Good, and bend and extend. Good. Let the heart rate come down a little bit. Start to walk those hands out. Start to walk those feet out into a nice wide V, heels facing in, toes facing out. Good. Breathe. Getting into those biceps. for 4, 3, 2, arms come halfway, palms face forward to a goal post. From here, we lift and lower. Good. Breathing. Good, keep that navel pulled in. Ribcage pressing down. You've got it, really press those weights up, create that push, that pull, that mind-body connection. Good. From here, adding the legs as the arms bend, the knees bend in 4, 3, 2, go ahead. Oops. Good. There we go. Breathe. Good. As those arms bend, the knees bend. You've got it. Keep that navel pulled in. In your wide V, make sure those knees are right over the ankles and knees are tracking back behind the big toe. You've got it. 4 more and we hold. Good. 3, 2, last one, hold down and pulse it down and down and down. Good. Keep that navel pulled in. Breathe. Good. 4 more here. 2, last one. Hold nice and low, press the knees and arms back and back and back. You've got it. Breathe. We're almost there. Nice long spine. Try not to arch the back. Good. 8 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold those knees down. We're going to take the arms up, palms face each other, and then bend and extend. Getting into the triceps. Pulling the arms in close to the ears. Good. Just a little bit of a separation in the hands. Keeping that navel pulled in, trying not to arch the back. Good. Knees are right over the ankles, pressing back behind the big toes. If the legs bent or too much, feel free to straighten them. Good. Challenge yourselves. Breathe. 4 more, and then the arms pulse. 2, last one. Pulse it down and down and down. Good. Breathe. Pull those elbows in close to the face. Firing up those triceps. Good. Start to straighten the legs. Arms keep moving. Turn the toes to face forward and walk them a little bit further away than hips distance. Good. Breathe. You've got it. Left arm is going to stay, right arm is going to lower and lift. Good. Keep that nice contraction in the tricep. You've got it. Great job. Breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch arms. Good. Breathe. Really think about straightening through that arm, firing up that tricep. You've got to keep that navel pulled in. For 4, for 3, for 2, arms move together, lift and lower. Good, breathe. Excellent. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, arms stay up, pull that navel to the spine. Hinge forward to your nice flat back. Arms coming behind you, palms face up, little pulses, up and up and up. Good. Little bend in the knees. Fighting with gravity, really keeping those arms up. Good, head is in line with the spine. Pull that navel in. How straight can you make those arms? Can you make them a little bit straighter? Good, palms face up, little circles, in, and in, and in. You've got it. Breathe, and circle out, and out, and out. We're almost there. Good. Turn the palms to face one another. We're only going to bend halfway and then extend. Bend halfway. Good. We're almost there with 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully release the weight to the ground and rise. Great job, you guys. Go ahead and grab a drink. Awesome. All right, we're gonna come down for plank work. Take a big inhale, arms coming up, big exhale, pull forward. Walk yourself out to a high plank. Shoulders stacked right over the elbows, right over the wrists. Pull the heels over the toes, engage the quads. Press into those palms, engaging the upper back. Pull the navel to the spine. Good. From here, we're gonna start with toe taps out to the side, alternating right and left and right and left. Good, breathe. You got it. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one each side. Come back to center and hold. Good. Breathe. One nice long straight line from the head to the toes. Go ahead and lower down to your forearms. Excellent. Feeling free to drop to the knees at any point. Spine in line with the head. Heels right over the toes. Breathe. Good. We're going to take the right leg floated up, little pulses, up and up and up. For 4, for 3, for 2, lower that leg. Left leg lifts and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leg comes down, final hold. You've got it, breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release all the way down. Great job, you guys. We're gonna do one set of push-ups. Hands coming underneath the shoulders. Lift up either on the knees or on the toes. Make sure you're in one nice long straight line. If you're on the knees, pull those heels to the glutes. From here, we're gonna bend the arms, bring the chest to the ground, and then lift up. And lower, and lift. Good. For 4, for 3, for 2, last one, come all the way up, come halfway down, little pulses up, and up, and up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and bring the knees down, sit back, child's pose. Reach those arms forward, send those hips back. Getting a nice deep stretch for the arms. Take a big inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Another big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Awesome. Slowly rise. Come into any comfortable seated position. We'll stretch the arms. Go ahead and bring the right arm across the body, hook with the left. Think about pressing this right arm down. Getting a nice deep stretch for the shoulders. Maybe turning to look over the shoulder. Good. And release. Take the left arm across the body, hook with the right. Good. Letting the heart rate come down a little bit before we get into thigh work. Excellent, and release. Go ahead and bring the left arm up overhead, palm against the back and into the tricep. Maybe gently pressing the head into the arm, maybe walking those fingertips a little bit further. Good. And release. Opposite arm comes up, coming into the back, and into the tricep on the other side. Excellent breathing. You've got it. Go ahead and release from here. We're going to get right into thigh work. We'll stretch at the end. Good. Go ahead and grab your chair. Drink. All right, you guys. We're going to start feet parallel, hips distance apart, so toes are facing forward. From here, we're just going to bend and straighten the knees. Good. Make sure those hips are sitting down versus back. We're so used to squatting back, but we really want those knees to come right over the toes. So really just bending the knees forward and the hips follow. Getting the legs ready to work, getting them warmed up. Breathing. Good. Keep that navel pulled in nice and tight. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2. Hold those knees right over the toes. Nice flat back, tailbone pressing down. We're gonna lift and lower the heels. Good. Beautiful. Nothing else is moving but those feet, those legs. Breathe. Keep that navel pulled in. Try not to arch the back. Stacking the shoulders right over the hips. Good. For 4, for 3, for 2. Hold those heels up, pulse hips down and down and down. Good. Thighs are at about a 45-degree angle with the floor. Good. Breathe. You've got it. Good. Keep those shoulders stacked right over the hips. Maybe tuck that tailbone ever so slightly to make that tailbone a little bit longer. Good. 4, 3, 2. Hold it low. We're going to tuck and tuck. Good. Bringing those hips closer to that bottom rib and tuck and tuck. Good. Squeezing the seat under you. Breathe and tuck and tuck. For 4, for 3, for 2. Good. Hold that tuck. And we're going to go full range, lower seat to heels, and lift up, and lower, and lift, and lower, and lift. Good. Bringing that seat down, not back. So those knees are coming right over the toes. Can you come up a little bit higher in the heels? Breathe. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, come all the way up, come halfway down. Thighs are at that 45-degree angle. From here, take the right leg, step it back, for lower down to a lunge. So both knees, good, are at a nice angle here. Back knee hovering, little pulses down and down. Good, keep that navel pulled in. Breathe, stack those shoulders over the hips. The legs are starting to shake. You've got it. Good. We're here for 4, 3, 2, full range, lower and lift and lower and lift. Think about this front knee straightening, the back leg follows. Coming up nice and high on both the toes, lifting those heels. Good. For 3, for 2, last one, hold it low and pulse it down and down and down. Good. 4, 3, 2, hold it low, step that foot in, pulse hips down and down and down. Good. Stacking those shoulders right over the hips. You've got it. For 4, 3, 2, hold low. Same exact series on the other side. Step that left leg back. Good, lower down and pulse. Stay nice and high on the toes. Stack the shoulders, stack the hips. Good. 2 and 1, full range, lower, lift, lower, lift. Think about that front knee straightening and then bending. Good. These big up and down motions are what get the heart rate up a little bit more. Last two. Last one, come down low, pulse it. Stack the shoulders, stack the hips. You come up a little bit higher on the toes. Good. 4, 3, 2, hold, pull that leg in. Good. Guys, come to that 45-degree angle and pulse it. You've got it. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, shake it out. Great job, you guys. Breathe. Whew. Those legs work nice and hard. Let's go ahead and grab a drink. Awesome. When you're ready, go ahead and come back to your chair. We'll stretch the quads. Go ahead and bring foot into hand. Knee stay in line, or the stretching knee stays back behind. Pull that heel nice and close to the glute. Keeping the hips nice and square. Good, maybe testing that balance. Opposite hand comes around. Breathe. Those thighs worked hard. Good. And release. Other side. Foot comes to hand. Knee stays back behind or in line, standing knee. Maybe test that balance. Good. Keep the hips nice and square. Pull that heel a little bit closer to the glute. Excellent. And release. We're going to get right into glute work. Awesome. All right, you guys. We're going to stand about probably like a full arm's distance away from the chair, so you're kind of at a hinge. Pull that navel to the spine. Good. Feet are parallel, hips distance apart, toes are facing forward. From here, put a little bend in both the knees, making sure you don't lock that standing leg out. We'll take the right leg to start. We'll tap it forward and then semicircle it all the way back, keeping those hips nice and square. Point the toe and lower and lift the leg. Good. Not worrying about height here, really focusing on that engagement of the glute. Good, breathe. You've got it. Good. Think about squeezing that glute nice and tight. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2. Hold that leg up and pulse. Good. Initiate that pulse by squeezing the glute, that little muscle. Good, towards the base of the seat. Breathe. Keep those hips nice and square. And you got it. Good, it's a small little movement. Keep that navel pulled to the spine, try not to arch the back. Nothing is moving but that leg. Leg moves in one nice, long, beautiful straight piece. Really point that toe. You've got it. Good. Leg stays up, draw little circles in, and in, and in. Good, squeezing the top of that seat. Lift up and out of that standing hip. Good, switch directions with your circle. Breathe. For 4, for 3, for 2. Leg comes down. We're gonna come to a V, heels together, toes apart. From here, lift the same leg you were just working. Good. Tap and lift and tap and lift. Hips are still square, they're just open. Breathe. You've got to keep that foot nice and flexed. Getting into the sides of the glutes here. For 4, 3, 2. Hold and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. You've got it. Breathe. Think about firing up that glute. Initiate that pulse by squeezing. The sides are working. Keeping the hips nice and square. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release. Great job. Hands come to the chair, down to the ground, whatever feels best. Think about straightening through the legs. Excellent. Carefully rise. Turn it right into the other side. Stand nice and tall. Put those hands on the chair. Slowly walk yourself out so those arms are extended. You're at a nice hinge forward, that nice flat back. Pull the navel in. Put a little bend in the knees. Opposite leg steps forward in semicircles all the way back. Point the toe lower and lift the leg. Good. Feet are parallel to start. We'll go into our V in a little bit. Not worrying about height, really thinking about how engaged you can make that glute, that hamstring. Good. Breathe. Keep that navel pulled in. Try not to arch the back. Just that leg lifts and lowers. Good. Breathe. For 4, for 3, for 2. Hold and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Good. Initiate that pulse by squeezing the glute to lift the leg, squeezing from the base of the seat. You've got it. Keeping the hips nice and square. Beautiful. Keeping that navel pulled in. Can you point that toe a little bit longer? Make sure that standing knee has a bend in it. You're just trying not to lock it out. Great job, you guys. Stay in it. We're almost there. Good. Leg stays back behind you. Little circles in and in and in. Good. Squeezing that seat. You got it. Switch directions. Circle and circle and circle. Keep that navel pulled in. Good. For 2 and 1. Go ahead and release the leg. Feet come to V, heels facing in, toes facing out. From here, lift and lower that leg. Keep that foot nice and flexed. Keeping the hips square, they're just open. Good, small little micro bend in the standing knee. Bring up that side of the glute. You might start to feel this side a little bit more. Last 2. Hold and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Good. Squeeze that side of the seat to initiate that pulse. You got it. Great job. We're almost there. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Hands come to the chair, down to the ground, whatever feels best. Put a little bend in the right knee, shifting weight to that left hip. Good. Put a little bend in the left knee, shifting the weight to the right hip. Good. Come back to center. Nice forward fold. You use the arms to pull the body a little bit closer. Excellent. Carefully rise. We're going to right down onto our backs for bridge work and ab work. Awesome. All right, we're going to start with bridge work. So go ahead and come down onto your back. All right. We're going to start with our feet parallel, hips distance apart. So soles of feet are nice and flat on the mat. Toes are facing forward. Lower all the way down. Palms pressing into the mat. Lift the hips up. From here, pulse them up and up. Good. Squeeze the seat to initiate that pulse. Breathing. Keep that navel pulled in nice and tight. Making sure that there's no pressure in the low back. Good. If there's any pressure, change your range of motion. Bring the hips down a little bit closer to the ground, or ever so slightly tuck that pelvis towards you as if you're bringing the hips closer to that bottom rib. Good. Send those hips up, maybe shifting the weight to the mid-back, to the shoulders. Breathe. Good. Hold the hips nice and high and squeeze the knees in and in and in. Good. Keep that navel pulled in. Breathing. Pressing those palms in. You got it. Squeeze those knees. Firing up the inner thighs. Good. And squeeze. And squeeze. Great job. For 4, for 3, for 2, last one. Good. We're gonna bring the heels together, toes apart, keeping those hips nice and high, and pulse hips up and up and up, letting those knees open. Good. Breathe. Pressing those palms down, squeezing the seat to lift the hips a little bit higher. Keeping that navel pulled in. Your range of motion might be a little bit smaller here. Good. Press those palms down, pulse those hips up and up and up. Good. Hold the hips here, press the knees out and out. Good. Butterfly, pressing those knees a little bit further away from one another. Keep the hips nice and lifted. Starting to fire up the sides of the glutes, the sides of the thighs. You've got it. Keep that navel pulled in. Good. Breathe. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep the hips lifted. We're going to bring the feet back to parallel, toes facing forward, and start to walk the heels away from the seat. Fire up the hamstrings. Pulse the hips up and up and up. If it's too much for the low back, pull the heels closer to the seat. Good. Breathe. We won't be here long. And pulse, and pulse, and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully release everything to the ground. Hug the knees to the chest. Maybe roll around a little bit. Take a big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Awesome. Another big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Awesome. We're gonna get right into ab work. Go ahead and plant those feet, soles of the feet, hips distance apart, toes facing forward. Hands can be behind the thighs, across the chest, or behind the head. From here, bring the chin to the chest, lifting the chest to the sky, and then lower, and lift, and lower. Good, breathe. Exhaling every time you lift, pairing that breath. Trying to pull their shoulder blades up off the ground a little bit further every time. Good. And press, and lift, and lift, and lift. Good. 4 more, and then we hold and pulse. 3, 2, hold and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Good, lifting that chest to the sky. Trying to pull the shoulder blades up off the mat a little bit further every time. Breathe. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully release all the way down. Great job. Big inhale to the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Awesome. Legs come to tabletop. Zip those knees, inner thighs together. Hands in the same spots behind the thighs, across the chest, or behind the head. From here, lift and lower. Lift that chest up to the sky. Good. Breathe. Bring those knees 1 inch further away from the face. Good. Exhaling every time you lift. You've got it. Good. Hold and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, hug the knees to the chest. Big inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Awesome. Another big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Excellent. One last set of ab work. We're going to do bicycles. So back to tabletop position, hands behind the head. We're going to go opposite elbow, opposite knee. Stay stationary with the legs. Getting into those obliques. Good. Breathing. Really twisting. Trying to bring the elbow to the side of the leg, the side of the knee. Good. Start to add that opposite leg pressing away. Coming into your full bicycle. Good. Breathe. Really think about pressing those thighs away from the body as that leg stretches nice and long. Good. 2. We're going to hold on this side and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Good. And pulse. Breathe. For 4, 3, 2, switch, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. For 4, 3, 2, back to singles, switch, and switch, and switch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, each side. Release, hug the knees to the chest. Big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Another big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Awesome. Go ahead and come into your figure 4. Left foot plants, right ankle comes just below the knee. Feel free to stay here, lift the thighs. Good, lifting the knees right over the hips. Pulling those legs nice and close to the face. Getting a nice deep stretch for the sides of the glutes. Breathing. Good. Go ahead and plant that left foot. Bring the hips to the right and lower the legs to the left. Coming into your twisted figure 4. Arms can extend long, up overhead. Maybe shifting the gaze in the opposite direction. Going to that full spinal twist. Slowly come back to center. Switch legs, right foot plants, left ankle comes below the knee. Stay here, lift those legs. Bring the knee over the hip. Pulling those legs nice and close, getting a nice deep stretch for the sides of the glutes, sides of the thighs. Plant that right foot, lift the hips, bring them to the left, and slowly lower the legs to the right. Arms can extend any which way, shifting the gaze. Carefully come back to center. Good. Go ahead and plant that foot. Extend the legs nice and long. Extend the arms up overhead, coming into your full body stretch. Use the arms to pull you up. I'm going to do a little bit more stretch with the legs. Take a big inhale, arms coming up, lengthening through the spine, and a big exhale, folding forward. Think about pressing those knees down, maybe pulling the toes a little bit closer to the face. Using the arms to pull the body. Going to that nice deep stretch, feeling the hamstrings. Slowly rise. Come into your nice wide straddle. Walk the fingertips forward. Good. Go ahead and walk the hands to the right side. Fold over the right leg. Going to that nice deep stretch. Right arm comes to the inside of the right leg, turn to face the ceiling. Left arm extends up overhead, opening up the chest. A nice deep stretch in the side. Trying not to dump into that rib. Excellent. And rise. Take another big inhale, arms coming up, turning to face the left leg. Exhale, folding forward. Coming into your nice deep stretch on this side, breathing. Left arm comes inside, left leg, turn to face the ceiling. Right arm extends up, opening up the chest. Good. And rise. Go ahead and bring the legs in front of you, comfortable seated position. Take a big inhale, arms coming up. And a big exhale, rolling the wrists down. Shake the head, yes. Shake it, no. Head comes back to center. Big inhale, arms coming up, lengthening through the spine. Big exhale, rolling the wrists down. Good. Go ahead and roll the head to one side. And switch. Head comes back to center. Big inhale, arms coming up, lengthening. And a big exhale, letting it all go. Give yourselves a round of applause, you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Have a great day. Remember, if you have any questions about what's happening moving forward, feel free to let me know. If you have any opinions or if you kind of have any ideas that would please the masses, feel free